Hello, and welcome to our TeamDoc Mobile introductory video. We operate in a texting world. The TEAMHealth Medical Call Center has leveraged that texting technology to bring convenience to our on-call process. TeamDoc Mobile closes the communication gap and minimizes time and effort by replacing our old, outdated phone call process with a secure, fast texting solution. Here are just a few of the things our clients are saying about TeamDoc Mobile. So what exactly is TeamDoc Mobile? It's a mobile-friendly web application that is integrated into TeamHealth's triage system. It provides all information from the triage call. It also provides fast, easy physician access and virtually eliminates the requirement for providers to speak to a nurse through a variety of one-touch secure response options. And finally, all responses are included in the triage record, closing the documentation loop and reducing physician response time significantly. The topics we will cover in today's video include system requirements for using TeamDoc Mobile, how to actually use the web application, and navigating through TeamDoc Mobile. Let's talk about how TeamDoc Mobile works. System requirements are very basic and include a smartphone with texting capabilities, an email address, and a common internet browser such as Apple Safari, Internet Explorer, or Google Chrome. When a provider receives a message in TeamDoc Mobile, a text is sent to their cell phone that includes the web address to log in. Clicking on this link will take the provider to the login screen of the TeamDoc Mobile website. It looks and works identically on iPhone and Android. Once a provider logs in, the default homepage will be the message screen. The message screen contains sender and recipient information, as well as patient name, state or status of the message, and a time-date stamp. Open messages, or messages that have not been closed as far as the documentation loop, are light blue in color. Messages that have been closed are dark gray. Unread messages include a darker blue box in the upper left corner to show that they have not yet been touched. All messages stay in the inbox for 72 hours. When a message is clicked, a detail screen appears. On this screen, your provider is able to review the exact Schmidt-Thompson protocol used for the triage call, followed by the nurse's specific notes. Once they are finished reviewing the protocols and nurse's notes, the provider can then reply by typing a response into the reply box, or can even dictate the response using the microphone button on their phone's digital keyboard, and then hitting send. Another unique and valuable time-saving feature of TeamDoc Mobile is the ability to send predefined messages which are customized to each call. Predefined messages are standard one-touch responses that eliminate the need for a provider to call and speak to a nurse. These messages include options to agree with the disposition, call the patient, refer the patient to the provider's office, send to urgent care or the emergency department, or alert our call center that the provider will call in the meds. Again, all with one simple touch of a button on their phone screen. Using these predefined messages is as simple as clicking the desired message. For this example, I am going to click Agree with the Disposition, which turns the box a darker shade when selected. This will auto-populate the message directly into the reply box, and then I simply have to click the Send button. If making a call is necessary, there are additional one-touch callback options that are available as well. These include options to call the pharmacy or lab, call the nurse, which is the button used in this example, or call the patient, with an additional option to hide the provider's caller ID. In each case, TeamDoc Mobile will pull the specific contact information from the record in the documentation software and populate that option with the correct contact number. A provider can simply pull up the message on his or her phone, touch that button, and the contact selected will automatically be dialed. There are also times when a patient coordinator or nurse will send a message that does not require a response. These are called notification-only messages and include information like pharmacy or lab results, newborn notifications, or possibly information about a doctor that may need to speak to you. Depending on the type of message, your provider will see different callback buttons available. These customized callback buttons are specific to each call type and come complete with the corresponding phone numbers, again, allowing providers one-touch ability to make calls without having to look up numbers. And lastly, with a notification-only message, no option is given to reply. Providers can close the loop one of two ways, either by selecting one of the callback numbers or by simply pressing the Acknowledge Message button. This is an important step because doing this will complete the documentation process on our end. So now let's talk about navigating through TeamDoc Mobile. The navigation toolbar is located on the left of your screen as a static sidebar. It includes icons for your message screen, dashboard, a tool that expands your menu, and a logout button. The menu tool selected is always highlighted in white. Clicking on the dashboard icon provides three options to the user: a help function, view messages, and set password. The help button takes you to a screen where you can immediately contact the call center. Clicking view messages brings you back to the default home or message screen. And clicking the set password button walks you through the process for resetting your password. Once providers are finished reading and replying to messages, they can simply click the logout icon to end the session. This is what a completed triage record looks like that includes the TeamDoc Mobile correspondence. Note the specific documentation of each of the steps included in the TeamDoc Mobile process. Now we know there are still many providers who prefer calls, and that is fine. One of the nice things about TeamDoc Mobile is that its use is completely optional. However, when we have discussed opportunities to improve services and ultimately the quality of life for our client providers, we have overwhelmingly heard that many are open to new technologies that will allow them more freedom from on-call duties and the time associated with them. TeamDoc Mobile is our response to those concerns. TeamDoc Mobile provides all information about the call in one message, with easy response options that require minimal time and effort on the part of the provider, giving them back their leisure time while at the same time improving the clinical quality of the call due to the complete triage documentation made available. We believe better experiences for your provider lead to better outcomes for patients and providers alike. TeamDoc Mobile is making a difference and positively impacting both the patient and provider experience.